So we've gone 10 o'clock on Tuesday night, and I've just walked in from my Tuesday night yoga class. It's a late class on Tuesday, and I always find the yoga classes I go to at the moment just exceptional. They are the best I've had for such a long time. And I wanted to just vlog about just some stuff that came up for me during the yoga tonight. So yoga is for me an amazing opportunity. It's a chance to really connect mind, body, spirit, and it's so life-giving and healing and empowering that even when I'm at my most tired, kind of worn out body and mind, I still find it in me to go. And it restores me and brings me way back to where I need to be within an hour and a half. It's incredible. Tonight, I just had one of those experiences where I wish I had been able to have recorded my thoughts, written them down as they were coming, or had them written down for me. It was just an incredible series of reflections and piecing things together and remembering things that people have said and connecting things and thinking from my past and thinking forward and focusing on the here and now, and lots of things came into my mind tonight. The real thing that really hit me tonight, and I've thought it before, but it really felt deep and strong tonight, was how privileged I am to have experienced the death of the most precious thing to me. And to be able to say that, I have the right to say that. I lost my child, and I have had the experience of what that means. And what that means to me now, sitting here, is deep privilege. And I'm so reminded of the utter significance of her life, that Florence's life meant she gifted me the opportunity to truly know love, to truly know life, to truly know forgiveness, hope, restoration, and ultimately that has to be the most significant of lives. To gift that, to free somebody else, to give them that opportunity, to deepen their experience of their humanity and their power in your death. What do I mean by all this? Before Florence died, I was firing on all cylinders. I was creative and connected and healthy and strong, and I had taken some big risks and they were paying off, and I was able to do all the things that I felt expressed me, and I was doing it with my partner, and we were together in it, connected, and raising a beautiful family and living in a stunning place. And life was strong and healthy and good. Yes, it was hard, and yes, that we were on a journey, and no, we hadn't made it, but we were making it. Then that happened, that shock, that trauma, that out of the blue left field experience that I remember saying to Sam, this wasn't meant to be for us, this experience. This wasn't written for me. And I've come to know how wrong that was, that actually it was was the most perfectly, delicately, lovingly written for me. And it hurts saying that. There's deep pain in the acknowledgement of that. But the beauty, the most intricate beauty in that statement, I have come to know. What happened after that is that the trauma and the shock and it threw me off my path. It wiped me off my feet. And it took me several years to start recognising myself again. And through Sick or Western, a year ago, I had come to a point where I had realised, I'd woken up to the fact that I was broken, utterly broken, that I had stopped connecting my mind, body and soul, which I was doing a lot of before she died. I was so aware of the ultimate importance of mind, body, soul health. You know, I taught it to clients. I through my professional and personal life, I understood that. But something happened to knock me off my path, to knock me off my feet. And it took me ages to recognise that. It took me ages to recognise that I was broken, that my mind and my body and my spirit had lost their connection, their root, their power, the authority, the love. And I hadn't realised the gift of death. I hadn't understood the gift of death, but I knew enough. I felt compelled to publicly travel down a road where I explored my brokenness. I've been asking myself continuously and pinning myself down to the active engagement with what makes me sick and what makes me well in the environment that I live in. I was broken. I was full of pain in my mind and in my body and in my spirit. The journey I'm on, the journey I've been on and I'm still on and I'm going to continue on, is to remain committed to the journey of this questioning, because the things I am learning are incredible. Through this gift of death, I have come to realise that without the connection, true connection to mind, body and spirit, I live a half-life. I have come to know that through death, the gift of death, that all life is deeply significant. I love my husband and have known that he is my best mate and gifted partner. But only just recently have I remembered that in my mind and my body and my spirit. And I'm in the early stages of reconnecting with what that fully means. And only recently have I remembered the gift that my other 3 children are to me. Through the gift of death, I have remembered that my 3 children are the best thing that I could ever experience, and that their lives are in my hands. Their precious, delicate, beautiful lives are in my hands, and I take pleasure in doing all I can for me to make that gift more purposeful, more potential, more real, more connected. So when I make a mistake with them and when I parent them badly, like I did today, I said something to them today that was wrong. And when they came back from their swimming lessons, I sat them down and I held their hand and I told them of the gift that they are to me and that I had made a mistake. And I explained to them from my heart that I want to get better every day because they are ultimately the best gift that I have ever experienced, including very much Florence. The gift of her life and the gift of her death has also taught me, well, emotional, that pain, physical pain that I have felt in the past and don't often feel at the moment, hallelujah, isn't that incredible, is in here. It's in here. It's in the sickness of our environments, of our culture, of our attitudes, of reactions to people, of the lack of love, of the lack of commitment to each other, of the lack of grace, of the lack of forgiveness, of the lack of identity, that there is goodness in badness, that good and bad are one. Another thing I watched today on YouTube that a friend sent me, and it rekindled some stuff that I've been thinking anyway. Perfect timing. I love these connections. God is in all of this. I found church very, very limiting in this experience, very small-minded in it, very fear-led. Forgive me for those that are fully into church. I don't go to church anymore, and I believe church needs rebirthing. And I'm thinking church needs rebirthing for everyone, whatever you believe. And I'm on it, and I'm thinking about that. And I'm not frightened to say that I'm better out now from that environment, because I have found such depth of understanding in life and faith and purpose. Not just through the gift of death, but through the journey I have found since, and I'm choosing to find, and I'm choosing to commit to. And you may think I sound like a complete nutter, and I really don't care. I don't care, because this is incredible. This is incredible. And thanks to my yoga session tonight and all the other things that I'm doing in my life today that are about self-care, that are about putting health of mind, health of body, and health of my soul first. It is making me understand the value, importance, and point of life. And I am up for sharing that with absolutely anyone that wants to truly understand that. But be frightened of it, if you will, because it will change you to the core of how you're living and how you think and how you react, because pain is up here. Your reaction to trauma and shit things that have happened in your life is held in your mind, body and spirit, and you can take the power to see it as a gift. And I don't say that lightly. And I don't think it's easy, and it's not straightforward, but it is possible. It is possible. What a beautiful opportunity we have to share life together, to learn from each other, and to be community. I just wanted to say all that. I haven't even thought that through. I probably sound completely off the wall. I just don't care. So I want to thank my daughter Florence. I want to thank her for her life. And I want to thank her for her death. And I want to thank her till the day I die for all the things that her life has given me. Over and out.